Hello my friends, if you've read the New Testament then you know that many times when Jesus spoke to the people, he spoke to them in parables. Now parables are simple stories that Jesus told to demonstrate spiritual lessons, and one of the most popular parables he told is the parable of the sower, and it's written in Matthew, Mark and Luke. But we'll read it in Luke chapter 8 starting from verse 5. A farmer went out to sow his seed. As he was scattering the seed, some fell along the path. It was trampled on and the birds ate it up. Some fell on rocky ground, and when it came up, the plants withered because they had no moisture. Other seed fell among thorns, which grew up with it and choked the plants. Still other seed fell on good soil. It came up and yielded a crop 100 times more than was sown. Now the main message of the parable of the sower is that unless we continuously work on our relationship with God, we won't become the faith-filled Christians that He called us to be. When we feed our faith through God's word and by seeking His presence, our hearts and lives overflow with His grace. Now it might be confusing to understand how the parable of the sower relates to life as a Christian today, but Jesus actually explains this in the book of Matthew chapter 13 verses 19 to 23. Now you can read that for yourself, but to summarize it, Jesus explains that the seed that fell on the path is like God's word falling on deaf ears, because it isn't understood or there is no effort to understand it. The message never gets absorbed into a person's life or into their heart. The seed that fell on rocky ground is like getting excited about your New Year's resolution to lose weight, exercise or to stop smoking. Sure, at the beginning of the year, you're really energetic and enthusiastic about it, but before long it becomes a chore and it's basically a lot easier to forget about it and keep on doing the things that you swore you'd never do again. The seed among the thorns is like wanting something very badly, but you let other things get in the way, so they choke you and draw you away from what you're trying to accomplish. And the seed that fell on good soil is like seeking Jesus with all your heart and wanting to have an intimate, long-lasting relationship with Him. Good soil makes Jesus a priority in your life. It means making time for Him rather than trying to squeeze Him into your busy schedule. So which soil is your faith falling on? Do you wake up every morning thanking God for another day of life? Are your thoughts always on Jesus? I can't tell you what type of Christian you are. That's between you and God. But I pray that your faith falls on the good soil. There's nothing like having the Lord of all creation by your side as you spend each and every single day in His presence. God bless you, my friends. Keep on growing in His grace and His love and stay faithful. All the best.